I think defensively we were very in tune, and besides the fouling that we had in the second quarter, I thought we did a good job of just trying to neutralize what they wanted to do offensively, and which allowed us to get offensive flow. We shared the ball, we attacked, and it resulted in that first half.
Kuz gave Avery a lot of credit for the tone he was able to set on Luka. What'd you see from him, Avery?
Listen, when Avery's in the lineup, he always sets the tone for us defensively, and we just try to be the eyes and ears behind him to let him know that he's not by himself. But he's such a superior and lockdown individual defender, and it's always great to have him on the floor.
For you?
Key to winning these last 7 in a row.
It's not about how many you can win in a row. It's just how you can continue to get better in every individual game, and I thought today we did that here. We got better with our communication, got better with our rebounding, we got better with not turning the ball over on the road, and if you're able to try to play your game as close to 48 minutes as possible, you can result in a lot of wins, and we was able to do that.
LeBron, you passed Michael Jordan tonight for 4th all-time on the field goal made list. Obviously, the win's most important to you, but can you talk about the love and the joy for the game that you have, knowing that each night you're passing some of the greats in the game as far as your legacy is concerned?
I think my legacy will speak for himself when I'm done, so I don't really talk about my legacy. I think when you're on a journey and you're in a marathon, to be able to have feats along that way is pretty special. And anytime I'm linked with the greats, tonight being MJ himself is special. So, like I said, post-game, hopefully I'll continue to make the greats proud, live on their legacy, and hopefully I'll continue to make my family and my fans proud as well. So, that's what it's about.
LeBron, we know what you thought about Luka Doncic is often compared to you for what he's doing at age 20 compared to what you did at age 20. Obviously, you've grown a lot. There's a lot of pressure when it comes to superstardom. What advice would 35-year-old LeBron give 20-year-old Luka as he continues to grow in this league?
I don't know, man. If we sat down and he asked for advice on anything, I can give it to him, but I don't think that's for me to ramp off right now in front of you guys. I think he's well beyond his years, and he shows that both on the floor and off the floor. And obviously it's no question about it. Have a great one here.
35, 16 boards, 7 assists, 16 is a season high for you, all under the weather. What did this one take from you?
Just my mind. If your mind's not into it, then nothing else matters. So even in the conditions that I'm in, the way I'm feeling right now, is just if I'm on the floor, I got to try to make plays happen for our team. And I have the luxury of having 14 other guys, 15 other guys that have faith in me and belief in me, and they allow me to go out and do the things that I have to do, no matter if I'm sick or not. So it's just for me to be able just to make plays and make some, do whatever it takes for our team.
LeBron, tonight I promise means a lot to you, obviously, and tonight you unveiled that on your shoe, LeBron 17.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
I could sit here all night and talk about what my school and what those kids mean to me. So first of all, it's just it's pretty cool that Nike allowed me and allowed us to have a collaboration like that, where all the benefits from the purchase of those shoes are going to give back to my kids. It just means so much that I can see the smiles and faces on my kids. Even when I'm not there, they send me daily and weekly and monthly videos about what they're doing, how they're progressing, how life is not only in the school but also outside of the school. And for me to be able to represent them tonight on national television with my sneakers, it means so much to me. And I have to continue to be an inspiration, for my kids in the school, because I know exactly what they're going through. I know exactly the streets that they walk. I've been there before. I know exactly what everything, the hardships, the good, the bad, the ugly. So, for me to be able to do what I do best and for me to be able to give back to them is the ultimate for me personally.
Was there two more? What do you like, LeBron? What do you like out of Kuz, especially to start tonight?
Kuz was just Kuz. And he's been, he's getting more and more healthy, and he's getting more and more acclimated with what we want to do offensively and defensively, and he was special tonight in AD's absence. So obviously we need everybody to be, bigger than what they've been playing because of AD's absence, and Kuz did that.
How important was McGee and Howard tonight with AD's absence? How important was McGee and Howard tonight with AD's absence?
They've been important for us no matter who's been in the lineup. To be able to have that 1-2 punch at the 5 spot, they've been great. They've given us everything and more. They give us defensive rebounding, they give us block shots, they give us lob threats, they give us toughness. So, there's nothing that surprises me with that tandem. And other than that, I didn't find much after that series. So, that's it. That's all I got.
Act mode early without AD out there. What was your mindset tonight?
Just be aggressive, try to set the tone for our offense and defense. It's a big loss for us, to start the game without having AD. And nobody can make up for what he do, both offensively and defensively. So we all had to pick up our individual games, and it's a good whirlwind for us.
Who's had 24 and 6 in AD's absence? How do you feel he fared tonight? What was the best part of his game?
His patience. Got his shot going early. Continue to be patient. He's still such a young player, but he's continued to learn and getting better and better with every minute, every second that he's out on the floor. So we needed that boost from him with AD out.
LeBron, in your illustrious career, we're at kind of the milestone level now. Last time we spoke, you were 9th on the assist list. Tonight, you passed Michael Jordan, 4th on the field goals made list. What does that stuff mean to you right now?
Anytime you're in a marathon and you're able to, have feats throughout that marathon, I think it's just pretty cool to be linked with the greats. You said the name Michael Jordan, and it means so much to me anytime I'm linked with his name, with his greatness and what he was able to do for the game. So hopefully I'll continue to make him and all the other greats proud anytime I'm linked with them, and hopefully I'll continue to make my family and my fans proud as well.
And speaking of greats, a young great, this is the last opportunity you'll get to play Luka Doncic, at least in the regular season. What is it like to compete against him in these 4 opportunities this season?
I think he's a great young talent, like you just said. The kid's been playing professional basketball for a long time, so he's been playing against men, and, he shows it. He shows it in just his early career in the NBA. His skill set, his ability to pass, score, rebound, and just be cerebral out on the floor with him handling the ball so much for this franchise is pretty cool, and he's well above his age. So Dallas definitely has a great one, and best of luck to him for the rest of the season and going forward.
Ron, I know you were a little under the weather, so get better. Congratulations and thank you.
I appreciate it.
All right.
Much, Skeeter. Obviously, Avery, you guys are a no excuse team, but Coach mentioned that he would monitor you throughout. Just given the way you had been feeling, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot better. Medical staff did a great job, pumping the right meds in me and making sure I'm hydrated. As the game went on, I felt like I was gaining more energy.
For you, Kuz told me after the game that you set the tone for this squad on the defensive end with your approach to Luka. What was that?
Just trying to, make him work every single possession. He's a very good player, and I know my role on this team is bring that defensive intensity every single game, and I try to do it every single possession.
It's not often that you guys have to play without one of your centers, let alone all 3 of them. That 322 to close out the third quarter, what was working well with that unit? Very small ball unit.
Yeah, I think a lot of it had to do with Rajon Rondo, how fast he was getting the ball up the floor, and Jared Dudley. To me, he's the player of the game. The way that he was able to play the entire game on both ends of the floor, I felt like it energized our team.
He just promoted himself out there on Twitter saying, new 5-man Dudley. You cool with that, 5-man Dudley?
Fine with that, yeah.
What was the key for you guys out of the gate? You put up 79 in the first half, the most you guys have scored in a first half this season.
I think it was our speed that we were playing with on the offensive end. LeBron was getting the ball up the floor, making the right plays, and Rajon Rondo, there was no drop off. Once he came into the game, he was doing the same. And whenever we're playing that way, able to get stops and then push the ball, I like our chances every night.
Back-to-back, of course. What was Luka tonight will be Chris Paul for you probably tomorrow night. What's the challenge there?
Same approach. Try to make him work every single possession. Obviously, he's a very good player, but my role on this team is to bring it on the defensive end. I'll be ready tomorrow.
Avery, appreciate the time.
Thank you.
We're going to go right back out to Dallas. Dwight Howard is speaking to the media. The way you guys started in the first half, what do you think the key to putting up 79 points? Most the Lakers have scored in a half since like 2006.
Yeah, we was actually talking about that on the bench in the second quarter, that we almost had 80 points at halftime. So I think we wanted to come out tonight and show Dallas that we want to dominate every time we step on the court. After the last game, with the Knicks and the hard foul and stuff like that, we had some messages going back and forth in the group chat about how we got to come out and dominate teams and let them know we're not playing games. We want to do it the right way. I think everybody would like to see us go and hit people and do all that stuff, but we talked about it, and the best way to show teams that we dominate is by going out and winning.
Speaking of hit people, you did there in the first half. You got hit.
Too many people got hit, and I got too many fouls tonight. So I got to do a better job of not fouling. It's a physical game, and I like to play physical, but I really got to control some movements and stuff like that. But just happy we got another win. I thought the guys who came in and played